Thank you everyone for joining us. We have the charismatic Craig Smith with us, our branch manager. Being involved with you for last 4.5 years since you became the branch manager for Newlyn. Congratulations on the recent award. And you have done some major changes since then with the company. Share some thoughts with us. What have you done to be on this level?
It really comes down, well, first of all, thank you Robbie and Vish for having me on today. It really comes down to the team, and we have a very amazing team at Newlyn. I think for the last 4 years we have been in the top 10, which is a feat in itself. We have always been the #1 West branch, and there's no other West branch that's been in the top 10 over the last 4 years. But I have very good agents like yourselves that make that success. And so I think we talked about earlier, this year we had 7 of the salespeople in the Newlyn branch being in the top 150 in Barfoot and Thompson. And that creates a good culture and a good success. So I just steer the ship, the salespeople do all the work, and the rental team do a good job for us as well.
Nice.
And our admin is they do a good job for us as well. So you guys get the credit, not me really.
Perfect. Just on similar lines, what sort of market share currently we hold in Newlyn?
We've been pretty strong with market share. We're consistently up at around the 40 to 45%. That can adjust sometimes when there's major developments. So, often there's projects where there's 56 townhouses being built 3 years ago and they all come and get sold and the title's transferred. That can impact the market share, but consistently over the last 3 to 4 years, I'd say Newlyn's market share for Barfoot and Thompson would be that 45% market share.
Nice, that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Speaking of our team, we have extensive rental management here.
Yep.
Can you share some thoughts, how many property we're managing and what sort of team we have?
Yes, well, we've got our head of property manager, Shannon. She's been with us a year and doing great things with the team there. We're close to 400 rental properties. I think we're, the last one I caught up with Shannon, we were 397.
Wow.
Our goal probably over the coming 12 months is to try and get closer to that 450. What that does for us is, a rule of thumb, probably 5%, 10% of our landlords sell. And so if they're with us, it gives us the opportunity to give to the sales team, but vice versa, when our agents sell something, they tend to give it to our rental team who are very switched on, do a great job, and the service that you gave from selling, the rental team gives back from the property management side. So we've got 3 property managers and a rental admin person, but a very good culture and a good strong team there as well. I think revenue wise, the branch would be #1 out west as well.
Wow, that's amazing. Really.
So it's very good.
And it reflects when we deal with them, they're very positive, very switched on and helping us with rental appraisal. So it's commendable what you've achieved there.
Yep, and it's all about service, and like we say, we create a good culture, good vibe. You guys do the hard yards, so if you need a rental appraisal, my team are very willing to get it for you straight away, which helps investors see if they purchase a property, what kind of return they get. So they understand that part of the business as well, which is good.
Yeah. Speaking of our branch, approximately how many agents we have and their collective experience in the area?
So we have at the Newlyn, say 1st of April, we've got 17 salespeople and we have 14 associates. Experience-wise, I would probably say the tenure in the office would be an average of around 10 years in the industry.
Wow.
It's you've got some in the office that have been there for 20 plus years and still very good performers. And I think the one with the shortest tenure would be 4.5 years in the industry. And which is great because it gives that continuity, and the more time you're in the industry, the more you know and how you can provide service and help your clients.
Absolutely. Also, for how long our Newlyn office has been in existence for?
Yeah, so I looked at the 100-year book, and it opened in 1954, and so we were the 8th branch to be opened by Barfoot and Thompson. I think now we've got close to 72, 73 branches. It was opened by one of the family members called Monty Thompson.
Right.
And so he was the very first manager at the Newlyn branch. I am number 8 of the manager, and I started there in the 1st of September 2018.
Very nice.
So yeah.
We were having a conversation yesterday when you started 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Our ranking then, and what's our ranking at last annual award?
Yes, it's when was it 2017? I think we were ranked 47 out of all the companies. And then the following year we finished 22, and then in my first full year we finished number 2 out of the company, which was amazing. Then number 8. Last year number 5, and this year number 4. But a lot of credit goes to the previous manager, Mac Workman. He created the team, so most of the people that are in our office are all his picking.
Yeah.
And so we've just evolved. The market's been quite good for West Auckland. It's been during those periods, it's been affordable and achievable. And I think having successful agents in your office helps all agents.
Yeah.
It's you want to perform when you see others performing.
Yeah.
And we have a good culture. We talk about listings, we talk about things that go wrong, what's going right. And if you can create that, it just makes a better environment. And then when you guys go out to sell, you're happy and confident, and you've got protection from compliance in the background as well.
And I guess most of the listener must have found out by now that it's result-oriented, quite demanding, and sometimes stressful industry. But I think the main question, someone who may be looking at joining the industry, what sort of work-life balance you would promote, or what would you suggest them?
It's quite good. So often when they come, I think the best thing that you do is do a weekly calendar. And if you do a weekly calendar of when you're involved in real estate, and actually start to put in your personal stuff, like, hey, I've got to pick up the kids from school at 3 o'clock, or I've got to drop them off. Your gym time. So if you put that calendar, you could see you're then committed to going to the gym at lunchtime, or picking the kids up. Also, I always got taught by the previous manager, write in your calendar, give your wife flowers, because you do get busy sometimes. And I think if you have a happy home life, you have a happy work life as well.
Absolutely.
And so, but it is a balancing act. And so that work-life balance, your partner or your family keeps you in check. They know what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Yeah.
But they will let you know to say, hey, it's time to come home, or can we do things? So, and catch up with people.
Yeah.
They will all give you little tips to do things. But it is a hard act sometimes, especially when you're a successful salesperson. It's hard to stop that because you're on that momentum.
Yeah.
But you guys help each other out. Say, hey, take today off and you'll work that day, vice versa. So it's good.
No, thank you so much, Craig. It was a pleasure again talking to you, and hopefully the people you're watching this video, they will enjoy and get something out of it.
And thank you to both you boys. You've had an amazing year. So
Thank you,
thank you from me as well. So.